Hello, I'm Caroline, and this is Energy Balance Vinyasa. Before we begin, I will cover some important health and safety information that you should know. Before beginning this or any other exercise program, you should consult with a physician to make sure that practicing yoga is appropriate for you. If you have high or low blood pressure, spinal problems, or any other medical conditions or injuries, consult with your doctor to see if any modifications are necessary for your practice. If you are pregnant, you should be in a prenatal yoga class. If during the practice you feel any pain or discomfort, you can return to the previous pose, take a child's pose, or come into supine bent knees. You should avoid this pose until a physician can be consulted to make sure that it is appropriate for you. Be safe and enjoy your practice. Now let's begin. Come into a kneeling position with your thighs resting on your calf muscles, your shins parallel to each other, and the tops of your feet to the mat, your toes pointing straight back behind you. Rest your hands on your knees or thighs, with the palms facing down. Inhale and sit up straight, drawing your shoulder blades down and back. Exhale and engage your core. Your shoulders should be directly over your hips, your neck aligned with the spine, and the gaze forward. This is Thunderbolt Pose, Vajrasana. Now bring your awareness to your breath. Observe your breath without trying to control the length of your inhales or exhales. Start to breathe into the abdomen, visualizing it like a balloon, expanding the belly with each breath in and allowing it to deflate with each breath out. Inhale and feel the navel rising. Exhale and let it draw in towards the spine, focusing the movement of the breath into the abdomen instead of the chest. If you like, you can bring one hand to your heart and the other to your belly to help you feel this movement and focus your breath. Inhale, navel rising. Exhale, draw it in towards the spine. Continue to breathe. Now come onto your hands and knees, with the knees under the hips and the shoulders over the wrists. For table pose, Vinyasa. Your calves should be parallel and the neck in line with the spine. Gaze down between your palms. Exhale to cat pose, asana, rounding the spine. Engage your core and draw the navel up towards the spine. Tuck your tailbone. Press down through the hands and tuck the chin in towards your chest. Gaze between your thighs. Inhale to cow pose, Vinyasa, arching your spine by pressing the hips down and lifting your tailbone up towards the sky. Draw the shoulder blades down and back, opening and lifting the chest. Look straight ahead, lifting the chin slightly. Exhale to cat pose. Draw the navel up towards the spine and tuck the chin in towards your chest. Gaze between your thighs. Inhale to cow pose, arching your spine. Draw the shoulder blades down and back and look straight ahead. Exhale to cat pose. Inhale to cow. Then exhale and bring the spine back to a neutral position or table pose. Inhale, exhale, and start to shift your hips to the left and move your left hip and shoulder towards each other, creating a C shape with your torso. Look back over your left shoulder towards your left foot. You should feel a stretch in the right hip and side body. With each exhale, crunch your hip and shoulder towards one another. Inhale and bring your head back to center, returning the spine to a neutral position. Then exhale and start to shift your hips to the right and move the right hip and shoulder towards each other, creating a C shape with your torso. Look back over your right shoulder towards your right foot. You should feel a stretch in your left hip and side body. With each exhale, crunch your hip and shoulder towards one another. Inhale and bring your head back to center, returning the spine to a neutral position. Again, exhale and move the hip and shoulder towards each other, creating a C shape with your torso. Look back over your left shoulder towards your left foot. You should feel a stretch in the right hip and side body. Inhale and bring your head back to center. Exhale and move the right hip and shoulder towards each other, creating a C shape with your torso. Look back over your right shoulder towards your right foot. You should feel a stretch in the left hip and side body. Inhale and bring your head back to center. And one more time, exhale and move the left hip and shoulder towards each other, creating a C shape with your torso. Look back over your left shoulder towards your left foot. Inhale and bring your head back to center. Exhale and move the right hip and shoulder towards each other, creating a C shape with your torso. Look back over your right shoulder towards your right foot. Then inhale and bring your head back to center, returning the spine to a neutral position for Vinyasa. Extended Child's Pose, Utthita Balasana. Exhale and start to sink the hips down and back, bringing them to your heels. Walk your hands forward and reach the arms out in front of you as you bend forward from the hips, bringing your chest to lay across your thighs. Bring your forehead to the mat. Relax your face. Relax your hips and your shoulders. Gaze down towards the mat or close your eyes. Reach the hands forward as you inhale and stretch the shoulders. Exhale. Inhale. Drag the mat back with your hands, pulling the chest forward and bending the elbows. Then press into the hands, straightening the arms as you arch through the back and lift the chest while sinking your hips down to the mat. For upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Your shoulders should be stacked over the wrists. Draw your shoulder blades down and back, opening up the chest. Gaze forward, keeping your neck soft and aligned with the spine. Then exhale, flip the feet, Tuck the toes and send the hips up and back for downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Let your arms frame your ears. Keep the shoulders down and the chest open. Your feet should be about hip width apart, with the legs straight and your heels to the mat if possible. Gaze between the feet or the ankles. Inhale and rise up onto your tiptoes. Bend your knees deeply and gaze towards your hands. Then exhale and slowly walk your feet to your hands. Inhale and lengthen through the spine. Then exhale and fold. Press the hips up while drawing the navel into the spine. Inhale. Bring your hands up to grab for opposite elbows. Keep your neck soft and let the head hang as you swing gently from the hips from side to side or ragdoll pose, Uttanasana 2. Urdhva Hastasana, hands to sky. Inhale. Exhale and release your hands down to the mat. Engage your core and take a slight bend in the knees. Then inhale and start to rise, sweeping your arms up and overhead as you come up to standing. Your arms should frame your ears with the palms apart and facing each other. Gaze straight ahead. Inhale. Exhale. Sweep the left arm down by your side, resting your left hand on your left thigh for more support. Inhale. Reach up through the right hand. Then exhale and side bend to the left for supported side stretch, Ardha Chandrasana. Inhale, lengthen through the right side of the body. Exhale and draw the right shoulder back. Gaze forward. Hands to sky. Inhale and come back up to center, sweeping your left arm up and overhead. Your arms should frame your ears with the palms apart and facing each other. Gaze straight ahead. Inhale. Exhale. Sweep the right arm down by your side, resting your right hand on your right thigh for more support. Inhale. Reach up through the left hand. Then exhale and side bend to the right for supported side stretch, Ardha Chandrasana. Inhale, lengthen through the left side of the body. Exhale and draw the left shoulder back. Gaze forward. Urdhva Hastasana. Inhale and come back up to center, sweeping your right arm up and overhead. Your arms should frame your ears with the palms apart and facing each other. Gaze straight ahead. Then exhale and sweep the arms down by your sides. Inhale and bring your hands up to rest on your hips. Draw your shoulder blades down and back. Engage your core and gaze straight ahead. Exhale and shift your weight into the right leg. Then inhale and raise the left knee up towards your chest for standing knee to chest. Bring the left hand to the left knee for added support. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, draw your shoulders down and back. Then let go of the left knee and start to lower the knee down until it comes next to the right, so that the thighs are parallel to one another. At the same time, swing the left foot back and up towards your left glute. Reach back and grab your left foot or ankle with the left hand for a standing quad stretch. Lift the left elbow up and back as you draw your heel closer to your glutes. Draw the shoulder blades together. Gaze forward. Then let go of the foot and bring it back to the mat. Exhale. Check to make sure that your feet are close to parallel and about hip width apart. Bring your arms down by your sides with the palms open and facing forward. Continue to gaze straight ahead. Then inhale and bring your hands up to rest on your hips. Exhale and shift your weight into the left leg. Then inhale and raise the right knee up towards your chest for standing knee to chest. Bring the right hand to the right knee for added support. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, draw your shoulders down and back. Then let go of the right knee and start to lower the knee down until it comes next to the left, so that the thighs are parallel to one another. At the same time, swing the right foot back and up towards your right glute. Reach back and grab your right foot or ankle with the right hand for a standing quad stretch. Lift the right elbow up and back as you draw your heel closer to your glutes. Draw the shoulder blades together. Continue to gaze forward. Then let go of the foot and bring it back to the mat. Exhale. Bring your arms down by your sides with the palms open and facing forward, or Tadasana, or mountain pose. Your feet should be placed about hip width apart and close to parallel to one another. Spread your toes and ground down into the four corners of your feet. Engage the quadriceps for balance, lifting the kneecaps. Draw your shoulder blades down and back, opening the chest. Engage your core, drawing the navel in towards your spine. Gaze forward. Now inhale deeply. Then as you exhale, create a soft sound by slightly constricting your throat. It should sound like a whisper or a sigh, but while keeping the mouth closed. Contract your lower abdomen and navel at the end of the exhale. Then try to maintain this subtle contraction as you inhale, allowing your breath to rise and expand up into the chest and the rib cage, all the way up to your collarbones. This is one round of Xxvi breath. Repeat this process a total of 10 times, letting the breath flow smoothly and evenly like the waves on an ocean. Inhale, Xxvi. Exhale, Now, as you continue with your practice, try to maintain this breathing technique, or you can return to it whenever you are feeling challenged to help you breathe and focus in the pose. Remain in this final pose for a few more moments, breathing deeply, feeling the connection between the soles of your feet and the earth, letting it ground you, feeling solid, steady, and strong. This concludes the practice. I wish you peace, contentment, and bliss. Om Shanti, Santosha, Ananda.